Hello everyone, back tuning to 5-day forecast. As always on a Wednesday, we have a detailed look at when it's 5 days across the British Isles. Later on today, we're going to have a look at the weather next week to 10 days, and that's going to take us into the second half of December. And then tonight, we will have the 17th Christmas update. So lots coming up at website day, but maybe the most interest is actually going to be in the 5-day forecast, which is a little bit unusual because I know it's not the most popular videos that we do at website, the 5-day forecast, but this one is a very interesting one because we're starting off with Storm Caroline, which is going to bring us severe gales and heavy rain in the next 24 hours. Then, as Caroline clears away into Norway, going to pull down a very cold northerly wind, and this northerly wind will stay with us then for the rest of the 5-day forecast period. It'll bring snow showers initially, but then on Sunday we've got all sorts of fun and games as low pressure tries to move in from off the Atlantic, tries to dislodge that cold air. It will fail in doing that, but in the process, it's going to bring a risk of heavy rain and, can you believe it, heavy snow. Some places will probably have a snow event on Sunday, and that's the first time I've been able to say that for quite a long time. You have to go back a few years before, certainly for southern England anyway, we've had a risk of heavy outbreaks of snow, such as it looks like we may have on Sunday and into Monday. So, it'll be a really interesting 5-day forecast, and I'll bring you up to date with the latest developments in a moment. Just to say that we've got the Christmas shop still open. So, if you've got any Christmas shop to do at Amazon, you still have time to get your Christmas shopping too. You've got plenty of time, actually. They're very quick with delivery at Amazon. So, any Christmas shopping, then please click the green button that says Gav's Christmas Shop. It takes you through to our Christmas Shop page, and from there, the key to it all is to go through the Amazon banners. And once you go from Gav's Service to Amazon, you can do Christmas shopping as normal. You don't need to do anything differently whatsoever. It's just the fact that you've gone from Gav's Service to Amazon that means that we get a revenue fee on the things that you are buying. And a big thank you to everybody for doing that. Once again, this year, the websites we're using for 5-day forecast coming from theweatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de. You can find link both of those websites on the links page, and I think we'd better get on because there's a lot to talk about today. So, we're beginning with outbreaks of rain on the radar picture across western and southwest Scotland, down the Irish Sea, and also just heading into far west of Wales and southwestern England. It's a little bit drier behind that across West Scotland and Northern Ireland, and it leaves much of the country actually mostly dry. Also some showery rain across eastern parts of Scotland. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart. We've got high pressure to our south and low pressure up to the north and the northwest. This is the beginnings of Storm Caroline. I'm actually bringing in a fairly mild southwesterly wind actually today. So we've got the rain in the west. That will get heavier and more widespread across western and northwestern parts of the country through the course of this afternoon. Elsewhere, we're going to keep it mainly dry, but the winds will freshen, becoming quite strong and gusty with those winds by the end of this afternoon. And also quite a lot of cloud too. There may be some brighter breaks in the far south and southeast, but I think generally a fair amount of cloud came through today. Mildest day of the week of a 5-day forecast period today, holding up with those temperatures around 8 to 12 degrees. So really quite a very mild day for southern parts of the country. Overnight tonight, this low pressure is really winding itself up, so it's going to bring strong winds to many parts of the country. Gale force winds probable up the Irish Sea and also heading in towards northwestern parts of Scotland by the end of the night. Could be touching 80 miles an hour across northern Scotland by tomorrow morning. Also heavy rain, so the rain is going to be persistent across much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, down the Irish Sea to northwest England and much of Wales and southwestern parts of England too. The Midlands, southern southeast areas will probably stay mostly dry tonight, but there will be showery bursts coming through by the morning. By the end of the night, the rain will be starting to clear from northern and western Scotland as this cold northwesterly wind begins to set in. That will start to turn showers readily wintry in the far north. Temperatures tonight will be very mild in the south, holding up at around 10 degrees Celsius, 50 Fahrenheit, but in the north, after a mild evening, it will turn much colder by morning with temperatures falling to 2 or 3 degrees. Through into Thursday, so we have the low pressure, this Storm Caroline, moving into Norway. That turns the wind into the north. Very interesting day with the temperatures tomorrow, because we may start off very mild actually, around 10 degrees in the south, but the mildest temperatures could occur first thing, and then the temperatures drop and fall away through the day, finishing up cold for all of us. We'll have outbreaks of rain across England and Wales through the morning, that pushed away by these northerly winds. For Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, I suspect we have sunny spells, but it will be very windy to begin with, especially in the north of Scotland, with gusts of wind reaching a damaging 80 miles an hour. And also, much colder air is driving south with these northerly winds. So the showers will turn increasingly to snow across Scotland, with snow showers eventually turning up across the Northern Line and parts of northern England as well through the course of Thursday afternoon. With such strong winds, there could be blizzards over high ground in Scotland. So a really nasty day up in the north. I'd say not as bad in the south. It will be windy in the south, but not the severe gales that we have further north. After a wet start, we'll find the rain clearing away. Temperatures start off, let's say, very mild in the south, but probably falling away through the day, or they will fall away through the day. I suspect finishing up at around sort of freezing to +5 or +6, really from north to south. And then we're properly into our Arctic northerly wind for Friday, bringing down bitterly cold air across the country. We could have snow showers almost anywhere during the course of Friday, but they'll be most likely in the north and the west. There could be accumulations of snow, especially, but not exclusively, over high ground in the north and the west. Further south and east, so through the Midlands into eastern England, central southern England, a lot of dry weather with sunny spell, but there could be showers even there, and they will be snow showers as well, because it's a very cold Arctic air mass that we have with us on Friday. Temperatures ranging again from around freezing to perhaps +4 or +5 degrees Celsius, but it'll feel bitterly cold in those northerly winds. As we go through into Saturday, we find a little bump of high pressure building across the country, but low pressure is waiting out in the Atlantic. That's going to try and bring milder air in from off the Atlantic Ocean, but it's going to be a struggle for it to do it. So we start off with a widespread frost on Saturday morning. There could be snow showers again almost anywhere, and again a covering of snow is not to be ruled out, particularly but not exclusively in the north. As this little bump of high pressure builds across the country, I suspect what happens is that these snow showers start to ease down and die back towards the coast. So by Saturday afternoon, many of us should be dry, and we should have fairly decent sunny spells coming through. Quite a nice afternoon, but you'll have to wrap up warm because it'll be a cold day. Temperatures after a frosty start will only reach around freezing to +1 in the north to maybe 4 or 5 degrees at best down in the south, and a really hard frost setting in on Saturday night as soon as it goes dark. And then we arrive at Sunday, and fun and games on Sunday as this area of low pressure starts to try and move in from off the Atlantic. It's coming into this block of cold air. This is 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, where the low pressure is across Ireland, Wales and southwest England. This is 6 o'clock in the evening on Sunday, where the low pressure is moving through the channel into southern parts of England. The GFS is trending this southwards all the time, this low pressure. So there's a lot of uncertainty about this area of low pressure on Sunday. If it gets trended any further south, and it may do, what could happen is that in the end, we finish up taking this low pressure down into the Bay of Biscay and France. It misses us entirely. But at the moment, I do emphasise and stress, this is just at the moment, and it may well change quite substantially. But at the moment, it looks like we start Sunday with outbreaks of rain across parts of southwestern England, South Wales. Otherwise, it's a very frosty start, probably quite a severe frost up in the north. And then we find cloud and rain trying to push northwards across England and Wales, and it turns increasingly to snow, bringing heavy outbreaks of snow through Wales, the Midlands, East Anglia, central southern England, generally north of the M4. To the south of the M4, at the moment, it's likely to be rain, but if this is trending any further south, it brings the snow risk even further south, possibly even as south as the south coast of the Channel, if this low pressure gets trended any further south. So outbreaks of rain or snow widely across England and Wales on Sunday, with accumulations possibly up to 10 centimetres, 4 inches, even on low ground through parts of Wales and the Midlands in particular. Going northwards of that into Northern Ireland, parts of northwest England up into Scotland, probably mainly dry. But very frosty and cold and icy with a few snow showers. Of course, as this low pressure could be trending further south of this, it could also be trending further north, and if it is, that would bring more of England and Wales into a risk of rain, but it would push the snow risk further north into Northern England, Northern Ireland and parts of Scotland. So it really is a case of watch this space for Sunday. It's a very fluid situation. It's changing run by run and from model to model, and we just need to wait and see exactly how this is going to play out. But at the moment, it does look like somewhere could get a very significant dumping of snow through the course of Sunday. By the time we get through to Monday, that low pressure has gone, and we end the 5-day forecast period on a cold note. Wind is back into the north again. We may have some snow left in the south and southeast to begin with on Monday, but that should go away. And then otherwise, we're probably looking at a fairly dry day with sunny spells. It'll be bitterly cold with temperatures barely above freezing. And by the way, on Sunday also, temperatures will be struggling to get above freezing away from the very far south and southwest, where those temperatures hold up a little bit better. Finally, having a look at charts and weather outlook. So we've got the rain gathering in the north and west today. Otherwise, in the south and east, it's mainly dry. It is a mild day today. Make most of that if you like mild weather, because it's on the way out by the time you get through to tomorrow. Turning much colder in the north. These colder temperatures will be chasing the rain down to the south and the east. Expect storm force winds as well, or severe gale force winds I should say, in the far north from Storm Caroline through tomorrow morning. Through into Friday, it's a very cold day on Friday with snow showers almost anywhere, but most likely in the north and the west. Another very cold day. The Saturday, the snow showers probably easing down and becoming mostly dry. And then on Sunday, we've got this heavy rain down in the south and southwest, turning to snow as it pushes further northwards into parts of Wales and Midlands. But again, emphasising that we don't yet know the true track of this area of low pressure that's bringing this rain or snow event on Sunday. And then on Monday, we finish up on a cold note. Cold air returns from the north with, again, a few snow showers around. And temperatures, you'll notice, they are staying below freezing all day across the northern parts of the country on both Sunday and on Monday as well. So it's going to be a case of watch your space. We've got some very interesting weather coming up. In summary, we're going to start off stormy with Storm Caroline, bringing severe gales and heavy rain. Then we're going to turn things much colder as the northerly winds dig in from tomorrow, bringing snow showers across many parts of the country by Friday. The weekend is a very cold weekend. Saturday, a few snow showers scattered about, but also quite a bit of dry weather, severe frost on Saturday night. And then Sunday, outbreaks of rain in the southwest, heavy snow possible elsewhere. And we've got to watch where exactly that low pressure is tracking. It may go to the south of us, and we might all just finish up with a very cold but mostly dry day on Sunday. I wouldn't rule that out at all. And then by Monday, still very cold, few snow showers scattered about. Temperatures by Sunday and Monday are staying below freezing all day in the north, so this is a real deal cold spell. Right, that's my 5-day forecast done and dusted. A real marathon, that one. This afternoon, we're going to have a look at weather next week to 10 days, and tonight we've got the 17th Christmas update. Keep checking back for more. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.